of the best Disney hotels can be found just steps from Disneyland Park. This is everything you need to know before a stay at Disneyland Hotel. Now this is a crash course in Disneyland Hotel, so if you want to see more in depth, you can check out my full tour of the hotel that is on the channel now. But this will give you the basics. Disneyland Hotel is located across Disneyland Drive from Disneyland and next to downtown Disney. It means you can walk to both parks. It is one of only 3 official Disneyland Resort hotels, has a ton of different rooms and suites, and also offers you access to the monorail. The theme is Disneyland with the adventure, fantasy, and frontier towers with a sleek, modern design. And there's this new DVC tower added to the mix as well. Staying at any Disneyland hotel offers perks like early entry to the theme park, typically about 30 minutes early to one of the theme parks each day. You also get next day package delivery, as well as the location perks, which are that you're in Disneyland, basically. Now let's talk about the rooms. The rooms at Disneyland Hotel feature upscale styling, state-of-the-art amenities, and special Disney furnishings, including light-up Sleeping Beauty Castle headboards that have fireworks and timeless artworks. There are a number of different room categories, including premium, deluxe, standard, and premium downtown Disney views. You can get different layouts like 1 king bed, 2 queen beds, or 2 queen beds and 1 day bed. And there are club-level options as well as Disney Vacation Club, that's Disney Timeshare program, options as well. Suites include 1, 2, and 3 bedroom options, and there are even highly themed signature suites, including the Adventureland Suite, Big Thunder Suite, Fairy Tale Suite, Mickey Mouse Penthouse Suite, and Pirates of the Caribbean Suite. Now, this hotel is not on the cheaper side. Disney hotels do come with a premium, and rooms here tend to start around $550 per night. Your nightly rate can vary pretty heavily as they do tend to be date-based and room-based, and special offers are sometimes able to be found as well that can knock your price down a little bit, so make sure to keep an eye out for those when you're booking. Now those standard rooms can get up closer to $1,000 per night around holidays, so it can be really beneficial to travel at cheaper times of year. Club level tends to be about $300 more per night, and the non-signature and signature suites have more expensive rates. I absolutely adore the rooms here. They are some of my favorite Disney hotel rooms that you can find. They just feel magical, but they don't lose any of that upscale theming. They are fun. There are lamps being held by Mickey's hand. There's a light up Sleeping Beauty Castle headboard, but it doesn't feel overdone or even like overly kiddish. Kids will love it, adults will love it. They're just classy, very Disney rooms. Now let's talk food. There are a number of food options here, including some extremely famous ones. This hotel is home to Tangaroa Terrace Tropical Bar and Grill, which is inspired by the Enchanted Tiki Room and is a poolside oasis where you can sit on a wraparound terrace and enjoy some Polynesian-inspired eats. Just nearby is the famous Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar, which is an interactive bar that does have elements that interact with the patrons while you're in there. It's supposed to invoke mystery, romance, and adventure, and it's inspired by the world-famous Jungle Cruise. We do actually have a video of a full review of Trader Sam's on the channel now. Disneyland Hotel also has its very own coffee house, offering freshly brewed espressos, lattes, coffee specialties, and assorted beverages, snacks, and fresh pastries. And there is a character meal here with Goofy's Kitchen, featuring Chef Goofy and Friends buffet style. This is Disneyland's version of Chef Mickey's, which is a famous dining option in Disney World. And there is the brand new Broken Spell Lounge, which is an upscale, swanky seeming lounge that has tons of interesting craft cocktails and a really nice vibe, plus live music most nights. Now dining is important, as is proximity to the theme parks, which you're probably going to be heading to most days. But what if you want a resort day? What activities are there to do around this hotel? Well, the main event is going to be the pools. You can find the monorail pool and slides here, which is, yes, a monorail themed pool right here at Disneyland Hotel. The slides are actually replicas of the original Mark I monorails that were used here in Disneyland. So it's another nod to the history that can be found all around. There's also the D-Ticket pool, which features Mickey and Minnie hot tubs. And if you'd like, you can rent a cabana to spend your pool day. The E-Ticket pool does feature decorative signs nodding to the old ticket designs in Disney World. If you don't know, E-Ticket, D-Ticket, you used to have to have individual tickets for the rides, and e-ticket was for the best rides. You had to buy an e-ticket to get on things like, you know, what would now be Space Mountain would be an e-ticket. This hotel is also home to a fitness center if you need to get your workout on while you're on vacation, and does a number of events. So you could find yourself at a convention in their convention center or going to a wedding. There is also an outdoor fireplace that they tend to have on in the evening, which is very nice. And you can do some shopping at Disney's Fantasia shop or Small World Gifts and Sundries. Now let's talk about getting around Disneyland Resort from Disneyland Hotel. You can access both parks by walking right through downtown Disney. You literally walk out the gate that's right in front of me, right over there. And it's just a quick walk through downtown Disney to get to the Esplanade between Disney California Adventure and Disneyland. If you don't want to walk, there's also the option of the monorail, which can be accessed just inside downtown Disney. So you walk out of the hotel and it's right there on your left, and that will drop you off inside Disneyland in Tomorrowland. But the location is very central. It's just about a 15-minute walk to get over to the parks. So with all this in mind, it's time to decide if you should get booking or keep looking here at Disneyland Hotel. You should get booking if you are looking for a very Disney experience. This hotel is not only themed to Disneyland, it also has a lot of history. It was the first Disneyland hotel, and that history is eked out all throughout the common spaces at this hotel with different concept art and little pieces of history from the development of Disneyland. Plus, it continues into the room. You also might want to get booking if you're planning to spend one or more day exploring and enjoying your resort. Disneyland Hotel has a lot of really cool amenities, really cool pools, and your kiddos will love those pools. This is a great hotel to have access to that all the time. You also might want to get booking if Disneyland is on your bucket list and it's your big bucket list trip. In my opinion, there's no better place to stay to really feel that Disneyland vibe than right here at Disneyland Hotel. On the other hand, you might want to keep looking if you're looking to ball on a budget. Disneyland Hotel is not the most expensive option, but it certainly isn't the cheapest. And paying extra doesn't really get you that much better location than staying somewhere off-property or at Disney's Pixar Place Hotel. There are actually off-property hotels that are even closer to the park gates than Disneyland Hotel. And even though I love it, when I did come with my brother, we opted to stay off-property because it was such a big difference in the amount we were going to pay. You also might want to keep looking if you are not looking to do all Disney all the time. This hotel is probably the most Disney hotel there is. And if you want to be able to go home and unplug from Disney a little bit, or you don't love that Disney vibe so much, then Disneyland Hotel probably isn't for you. All in all, this is absolutely one of my favorite hotels. And if you want to learn more about it, I do have a full video of my full experience staying here on the channel right now that you can go watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you got booking or kept looking. See you next time.